Some of the main supports in Overwatch come with the powerful boop ability. However, a super important topic that I never see anyone talking about is the power of not booping. Heading into Overwatch 2, this concept will become even more important with one less player on the team and the more deathmatchy environment. Today, I need to go into this to show exactly how not booping people can actually win you more games. This is a quick guide for Briggs whip shot and Lucio's boop, and I know even I'm still working on this myself. We're just a boop machine. Boop left to boop right to boop back, and this can actually mess your team up and not do what you want. Don't get me wrong, booping people in certain instances is so important, but let's go into exactly when you should not be booping the enemy. We all done it before. We whip or boop away someone who is 1 HP and they barely are able to get away and survive. It's almost addicting to boop everyone that we see when we can, but I'm going to need you to exercise some self-control here. Take a look at Doomfist's position, this long hallway on left where I could whip the Doomfist to confirm the extra damage onto him and activate Inspire, but I hold off. I do not need Inspire because she watched the break guide, and booping him will only make it be easier for him to get down this long hallway and into a better position faster. If I knew he was low and the whip shot would kill him, I'd go for it, but because I don't know how low he was, I didn't want to risk the booping the Doom into safety and back into his team. And because I saved my whip, Doom was in a bad position for long enough and he died. This is the mentality you should have. Booping with purpose is super important, especially for the main support role. Let me show you another example. When my team is walking up on the Reaper, I boop him away so he doesn't add extra damage onto my BAP, but this Winston, I do not boop him whatsoever so my team can get the most damage on him possible in this bad position, and he ends up dying. If I boop that Winston out of the small room, he may just take a little enough damage for his healers to keep him alive, and suddenly the fight is so much harder. Also, here is another good boop of knocking the Winston off his jump path, and he ends up paying the price. But when we follow up on the Zarya, I don't want to boop her away from the brawl so we can get more damage onto her. Throughout my entire Overwatch career, I've done this non-stop, just boop, 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 and I saved the enemy team, so next time you hop into a game on Brig or Lucio, have some purpose to when you whip, instead of just using it to proc Inspire or do some extra damage. Something I like to do personally is when I'm up close to an enemy but don't want to put them away, I'll turn to the side slightly when going for a stun, so when I do the whip combo, I boop them into a wall and continue doing damage. The soft CC of boop is super powerful into Overwatch 2 with the deathmatch style. Keeping this in mind is almost more important. There are some good times to boop still though. Create distance for your teammate to help save them, booping the enemy into your team, knocking a target off course, but randomly whipping can cost you fights and games. I've got two good boops here back to back. Our Cassidy is super low and Genji tries to dive, so I boop him to throw off his aim. He ends up dying and to not kill our Cass. Also, our Ryan goes really low and I boop their Zarya away from him so he cannot damage him anymore. I then only boop her bubble to help break it, and then for her to be in this bad position as long as possible. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, as when Overwatch 2 comes out, we will be grinding the content. Thanks so much for watching.